Most popular TV show, and all say it with me, NAAP-NY. So for the first of its kind, political satire and release, it was originally a 5-minute YouTube video and turned into a TV show with over 30 million viewers every week. We're happy to have him. He's been listed as Time Magazine's most influential. He's currently working on Tickling Giants, and please help me welcome Bassem.
I would like to thank the Academy. Thank you very much. Yes. Welcome to maybe the most FBI monitored event of the year. For an FBI agency, yay. Okay, it's safe. Anyways, thank you very much. Sarah has been going through a lot to actually make this movie. It all started 2.5 years ago. I was visiting New York to understand how can you make a live show with real life movies, no paid extras like what we had in the Arab world. And I met John, and for some reason he liked me and he hosted me on the show, and that started an incredible friendship. Sarah told me I would like to make a movie about you. I told her, are you crazy? She said, like, no, I would really like to make a movie about you. So I was like, you are definitely crazy. And she came to Egypt, which she proved that she is actually crazy, because she went through a lot of hardship in order to make this movie. This movie is not about me, it's not about the show, it's about documenting a very important part of Egypt's recent history. It's about how the sentiment can change overnight, and how today's friends could be tomorrow's enemies, and how people who claim to be liberal and claim to be protectors of freedom of speech turn fascist overnight. This was a roller coaster for all of us. This program was not just a comedy program for me, it was more of a journey, more of an incredible opportunity to know incredible people in my life. I mean, one of those people actually sitting on this table, Ahmed Shahad, he actually made an interview with the Huffington Post, and because of that I was really hot waters back in Egypt. Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you very much. I get to know someone like Ahmed Mohadin, an incredible, courageous man who put his courage and his credibility before everything. And I think like the thing about the show is not like if it continued or not. So the people that you knew all like along the way is an incredible opportunity. One thing I want to say about NAAP, first of all, thank you for supporting that story. NAAP is different from other organizations that I get to about to know, because other organizations in the Arab that concerned with Arabs and Muslims in America, they are more basically about complaining and about whining about like, how our Arabs are misrepresented in the media. And NAAP does something different. They actually do something positive. They push the change. They make a difference. And for me, I felt that because a story like ours, for example, Tickling Giants, this is like an inspirational story for Arabs to tell, because it's part of our history. But it was funny that the people who came out and made this movie were not Arabs, they were Americans. The people who so far have donated to this movie was not Arabs, they were Americans. By NAAP putting this on the front line, it actually is inviting more people to be part of putting our stories forward. In Hollywood, you see, Hollywood is all about inspiring stories from all ethnic groups, except Arabs. There are so many writers. For example, right now I'm working on a Hollywood movie about like the image of Arabs in America. It's a comedy. And guess what? Who's writing it and who's financing it? Americans, not Arabs. There are so many missed opportunities that we Arabs can do in order to change the status quo of our image in the American media. And there's much more than just like sitting there and whining and complaining about how we are misrepresented. So thank you, NAAP, for supporting this. And I hope you guys continue doing that in other fields. So thank you very much for having me. And again, the movie is Tickling Giants. It's if you want to donate, it's on Indiegogo. It is tax deductible. So get your billions back, America. So So if you want to be part of this, part of telling the story, and by the way, I have so many other projects if you're interested. Anyway, so again, thank you very much for supporting the movie. Katie Grant, thanks to everybody. She went through a lot.